It's another beautiful weekend, my people. Like we all say, thank God it's Friday. So, as you all already know, anyway, some of them may not know me, but my name is Tinaj. I want to contribute to this trending topic about gospel ministers collecting money or being paid before ministering in churches. And I must say this. Nobody can cancel me. Nobody if he cancel me. I used to be a gospel artist, let me say 7 to 8 years or 9 years, or I can't even remember how many years, because all my life I have always been a church boy. I have always been a gospel minister. I go to church with my team. I used to have a drummer. I used to have like almost 4 backup singers. I have drummer, I have guitarists, I have keyboardists. I work with almost maybe probably 7 guys. I use my money to pay their transportation. I feed them with my own money. And I go to church to minister. Most of the times, the instrument we use in doing our practice, I hire them with my own money. I pay for them those instruments. And at the end of the day, though, yes, the gospel is free. But Shebi, as the gospel is free, we need to buy the Bible. The gospel is free, but we just have to buy Bible. Yes. So now, after all these things, we go to churches and we minister. And at the end of the day, what we get is thank you for coming. Okay, do pastors ask us where do we stay? Who is paying our rent? Who is paying our transportation? The ones that are married, who is taking care of their wife or their children? The ones that are not married, that they have siblings, who is taking care of their siblings? Who is taking care of their parents? No pastor, nobody is asking that type of question. All what the pastors care about. Anyway, I will not say all the pastors. It is some pastors. But all what some pastors feel is that, why are gospel artists collecting money to come and minister? Anyway, all of you can cancel gospel ministers, but nobody can cancel me. Nobody can cancel me, and I will speak my mind. Gospel ministers have all the right to collect money after ministering. And if you feel you cannot pay, if you feel as a pastor, you collect tithe, you collect offering, you collect seed of faith, you collect first fruits, you collect pastor seed, you collect all the everything, and you use it to build schools, you use it to build universities, you use it to build businesses, and those businesses are not free. And both the rich people, both the rich people in your church and the poor people in your church cannot attend your school without paying for school fee. Go to most of the universities that are being owned by churches today. It is so expensive that a poor man child that is attending those churches cannot pay for them. It is only the rich ones, that is only the rich members in your churches that their children can even afford to pay the school fees, because the poor ones, their parents doesn't have the money. So they now rely on government-owned universities. All this manipulation in churches should even stop already. People are getting wiser. People are reading their Bibles already. I blame the Christians that are not even opening their Bible. They don't even have time to open their Bible and read. The tithe is not even supposed to stay in the church. If you read this, if you read about tithe very well, the tithe is supposed to spread across people who are suffering. A lot of people don't read. Yes, the only thing they know is 10%. Okay, is that the only thing the Bible talk about? Tithe? Can't they read down? What pastors do is that once they read about 10%, and 10% when it comes to the tithe, that is where they stop. They don't read the Bible downwards and go down to tell, so that their members can actually understand what the tithe is supposed to be used for. Those schools, those hospitals, those businesses that the pastors use those money and buy, those private jets, are supposed to even be free for the members to also access. How many pastors can allow members to use their private jets? And you are telling a gospel artist not to collect money after he minister or she minister in your church? Why not tell your wife to climb the pulpit and minister? Why not tell your children that are abroad, that are studying abroad, to climb the pulpit and also minister? So you want a popular gospel artist, let me not mention names, but you want a popular gospel artist who have been suffering for so many years and grace found them and their voice has been heard and their music is everywhere, and you want him to come into your church and minister for free, and you don't want to pay him or you don't want to pay her. Man, that is crazy. We are not supposed to even be discussing this type of thing again. The manipulation in churches is becoming too much. Pastors, you want to buy private jets, you want to build mansion, you want to be living the best life, you want to be wearing Gucci, you want to be buying Ferrari, you want to buy all the exotic cars. But what do you want the gospel artists to do? You don't want, okay, why not erect free studios in your churches? Why not buy equipment and construct free studios in your churches? Let every church have a free studio. Let every church have a free studio so that artists can come into the studio and record for free. Yes. So that by the time artists, do you know how much you pay for only one song in a studio? Where do those gospel artists get money to come and pay in the studio to record their songs? You people don't care about all those things. Gospel artists have a father. Gospel artists have a mother. Gospel artists have people who they are taking care of. They have bills to pay, personal bills and family bills and societal bills. But all you pastors, all you are concerned is they are coming to minister in the church, they charge 30 million, they charge 10 million naira. Oga, if you are not happy as a pastor that a gospel artist is charging money to come and perform in your church, to come and minister in your church, yes, you too, when you are going to other churches, don't go and be looking for seed of faith. Because most of the pastors, not all, most of the pastors, they will go to church and they will be asking members in the other church to also drop seed of faith, first fruit and other things. Why are you people asking for those things? Let everybody be doing everything for free. Don't receive offering again. Don't receive tithe again. Let there not be anything like first fruit. Let there not be anything like tithe. Everything should be free. This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy against the gospel ministers. And like I said before, nobody can cancel me. Yes, I used to be a gospel artist, and what they used to do is that in the church, there was a time I spent almost 500,000 naira to record my album. I will not mention the church. I will not mention the church. I spent almost 500,000 naira to record my album. Do you know how much I got? In my album launch, I got 16,000 naira. So, is that encouraging? But when an artist leave the church and begin to do secular music, they will begin to criticize the artist. Oh, you left Jesus and you went to devil. But you still want them to be under you and be doing all those things. Some of us have faced persecution in the church. I will be performing, sometimes I will be in the church, I will be performing. The pastor in my church will say, oh, this your song sound like so. I don't want to mention the popular secular artist name. Oh, this your song sound like so artist. Oh. And you will even be, you people will go and invite a secular artist to come and be performing on the altar. And you people will pay the artist. When it is wedding, do you call those popular artists to come and perform? Most of the popular gospel artists don't have the opportunity to perform in big weddings in Nigeria. And those people who are doing those weddings are from churches, different churches. When it's time for wedding, they call the secular ones to come and perform in weddings. But those people who are organizing those weddings belong to so many churches, belong to churches. When it comes to spending, they spend their money on their pastors, they spend money in the churches. But when a gospel artist, when they are doing wedding, they are doing any party, they will not invite a gospel artist to come and perform. Where do you expect the gospel artist to get money to feed his family, to take care of himself, to do all the necessary things that money is required to be used for? Where? So please, you see all this hypocrisy, this gang up that so many pastors are ganging up, so many pastors are ganging up against gospel artists should stop already. Because most gospel artists cannot even come and say because they are scared of being cancelled. Most popular gospel artists are scared of coming out to come and talk because they are scared that they may be cancelled. But nobody can cancel me. Yes, nobody can cancel me. Yes, because I don't belong in your church. I don't perform in your church no more. So if you can cancel those ones that are popular, that are scared, if I talk now, they're not going to invite me for the church again to come and minister. If I talk now, waiting this pastor will think, waiting this pastor will think, they may not invite me to come and minister again. Yes, but people like me who are neutral, we can talk about it. Make your universities to be free. Your universities to be free too. Because you built those universities from the tithes, from the offering, from the seeds. Your hospitals are supposed to be free. Everything in the church is supposed to be free because you got all of them, both your private jets, you got all of them from the seeds, from the tithes, from the offering. Yes, were you rich before? Most of the pastors that have private jet today, did they have the private jet before? It is through the gospel that they got them. And you don't want the gospel artist to also be rich, buy car, build his own houses, and do the necessary things that money can be used to do. So all the hypocrisy should stop already. This topic should end here. If you don't want to pay a gospel artist that is popular to come and minister in your church, you say they will come after collecting 20 million, after collecting 30 million, they will come and sit down and they will be pretending like they are worshiping God. You won't call where you pastor. When they work out for church to church, they minister. Then they pay you. Don't they give you money for fuel? Don't they pay you before you come? I know a lot of pastors that they negotiate before they go to preach. If you want to come and see a pastor, you pay money before you meet the pastor. Before you meet that pastor, you pay money before you see the pastor. And if you did not pay money, the pastor, you cannot see the pastor. Most of the times, when they are doing programs in the church, you pay 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 naira before you can attend such a program. Sometimes they call it a financial banquet, financial program or whatever program or spiritual program or whatever. You pay money before you can attend. If you did not pay money, they will not give you access. So what are you guys telling us? The manipulation in the church should stop. If you're a pastor and you feel you cannot pay a gospel artist to come and minister in your church, Oga, tell your wife to come and minister on the altar. Tell your husbands to also climb the altar and minister. Tell your children that you have sent abroad to come and school. Let them come back and be ministering in their father's church, in their mother's church. Then let the gospel artists be. The pastors that are ready to pay them, let them pay them. And let us have peace. One love, my people. I remain your boy, Tinaj. You like it or not, nobody will cancel me.